here are the rascals in their daytime pen. During the day the guys are all in here. They have their bed, heat lamps if needed, blinds the windows. They've got a lavatory at the back which I'll poo pick and clean in a second. Window with some ventilation, a bed for mum when she's in here, and some water, a couple of toys, and loads and loads of play space. But we're all keen to go outside. Let's go, guys. Double door system, so you can go in through one door but the puppies can't get out, or you can let them out of the other door. And then we store all of our bits and pieces here. Got a mop and bucket with fresh water, watering can with some water in as well, small flake, and all the bits that we might need. I am feeding Skinner's puppy food, and I just soak it a little bit so that it's just slightly moist, and everyone has a little spoonful in their hole. I'm a massive fan of these weaner feeders. They are so good. If I've got a small enough litter and enough feeders, then I try and leave a gap between each puppy, just so they've got a little bit of space while they're eating. Helps to stop them from swapping bowls, but if not, then they can all eat next to each other, but they have a little bit of a scoop in each bowl. And then we let them all out. The age now where they are better on these individual bowls rather than on the main big bowl. Everyone can eat to themselves. You're always going to get the odd swapper, so when we have a swapper we just guide them back to their own little bowl, and then they get themselves back in. Sometimes they move themselves back like Silver's just done. And we're not out here, we have got our outside playpen, so the guys can come outside, play in their pen, and we can keep an eye on them without having to have them right next to us the whole time. But at the minute we're just going to have some garden play. Now it's time for some playtime outside, but everybody is going to mob me. Mobbing away. A couple of puppies down the garden that are on their way. Come on in, guys. Good job. See who the sensible one is. Has decided that she doesn't really fancy the long grass. Oh no, she's going to come. Here she comes. Good girl. Makes great hide and seek places. So normally these guys will have a good play outside for about half an hour, a bit of a snooze, and then a bit more of a play, and then we may even have another meal, or pop back inside for a bit if I've got to pop out. Most of them have learnt to be wary of the cat, but there's always the odd one. Always approach with caution and from behind. Never get too close to the front. And they've learnt it quite well, but the curiosity will always be there. And then the sensible head kicks in. Everyone would quite like to say hello. looks like it's time to head home. This is another favourite spot. They found the swimming pool cover and they can't quite help having a paddle sometimes. Someone's left a ball. Whoopsie daisy. Oh gosh. So right now the pups are just in their pen for a minute and I have just sprinkled some food in here so that they can have a little bit of a treasure hunt. So they're all going to have to work for their biscuits, and in the garden, doing separately, so is everybody else. Look at these wagging tails. A little bit of a hunting treasure hunt.